In this video, I'll show you how to remove header in Google Docs. If your document has a header you no longer want, Google Docs makes it pretty easy to remove. This is useful when you copied a template, imported a file from Word, or added a header earlier and now want a cleaner page. Google's official help says you can remove a header directly from the header area by opening its options and choosing Remove Header. To get started on a computer, open your Google Doc and go to any page that has the header. Then double-click inside the header area at the top of the page. This activates the header so you can edit its settings. Once you are inside the header, look to the right for options. Click that, then choose Remove Header. As soon as you do that, the header is removed from that section or from the whole document, depending on how your file is set up. If your document only has one section, removing the header usually removes it everywhere at once. But if your file has multiple sections, things can work a little differently. Google Docs supports different headers and footers for different sections. And if section breaks are being used, one part of the document can have a header while another part does not. In that case, you may need to click into the section you want to change and make sure it is not linked to the previous one. There's also another thing people notice after removing a header. Sometimes the text disappears, but there still seems to be empty space at the top of the page. Google's help says you can change header and footer margins, and even set that margin to 0 if you want to remove the extra header space as much as possible. To do that, click in the header area, then go to Format, Headers and Footers, and More Options. From there, reduce the header margin, and if needed, set it to 0. If you want the header removed from only one page or one part of the document, you usually need to use section breaks. Google Docs says you can use different headers or footers per page or section, and if you want that section to behave differently, turn off Link to Previous inside the header settings. That way, removing the header in one section does not affect the rest of the document. On Android, the Google Docs app lets you add and edit headers when print layout is turned on. But Google's official Android help page does not list the same direct remove header option that appears on desktop. A Google Docs community reply also says removing a header or footer from a specific page is currently a desktop-only capability. So if you do not see the remove option on mobile, the easiest fix is to open the document on a computer. So to remove a header in Google Docs, open the file on a computer, double-click the header, click Options, and choose Remove Header. And if extra space remains at the top, adjust the header margin in Headers and Footers settings. Hope the tutorial was helpful. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.